Calm in the Syrian capital, Damascus. Hundreds of kilometers away in a town in the northeast, a peaceful day at the market. Hours after a ceasefire took effect, no signs of violence for now.
We're not under any illusions. There are plenty of reasons for skepticism.
In his weekly address, U.S. President Barack Obama talked about some of the challenges of the deal.
A lot of this is going to depend on whether the Syrian regime, Russia, and their allies live up to their commitments. The coming hours and days will be critical, and the world is watching.
The U.S. and Russia agreed to the terms of the deal for Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's government and armed opposition groups. But that cooperation between Washington and Moscow may not transition if the truce collapses. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry told lawmakers recently that Syria could get a lot uglier and said the U.S. could move toward a Plan B.
The alternative is that the war gets worse, that Syria might be totally destroyed, not able to be put back together again.
Kerry has not given any specifics of what Plan B could be, but one option is a partition of Syria, carving out a section outside the control of Assad's government. Moscow has long rejected the idea of ousting Assad, saying it should be left to the Syrian people to decide on any political transition. Other options may include stepping up U.S. special forces on the ground to support moderate opposition forces, or a no-fly zone to protect those displaced. All these possibilities rejected recently by Moscow.
Of course, there should not be other ambiguous talks in the U.S.-led coalition of some kind of Plan B for preparations for a ground operation or the creation of buffer zones with closed airspace. Those have long been acknowledged as absolutely unacceptable.